my God, Mary! Mary! What happened? What happened?
Mary Hatchet was a girl who allegedly murdered her family with a hatchet.
And how the actual urban legend goes, after she killed herself and her family, the evil that surrounded the house was so intense that the house sank into the ground, and then all that remains in the area is a chimney of the house sticking out of the ground. I actually took the story in a little bit of a different direction.
She has her first period, and it creates that there's some kind of a horrible, rare reaction.
I had seen something in health class in high school about a teenage girl that, you know, got her first period, and it sent her into this hormonal rage where she cut off all her hair and trashed her room and ended up lighting her house on fire. And that idea always stuck in my mind for a long time.
She just goes completely cuckoo.
And was institutionalized.
Mary. This girl who, you know, was raped by a prison guard and lost her baby, and, you know, she becomes like this celebrity in her own right.
Your hands up now!
Starts, you know, chopping people up and never really recovers from it. Just, you know, turns into a total withdrawn, psychotic beast.
He killed a lot of people and became a ghost. That's me.
So I sort of combined the Legend of Mary Hatchet with this other ghost of Mary walking down the road of the cemetery.
I don't know, I just think it's a cool legend. I think it's really cool that we're here where it, you know, it happened, and the Essex County Mental Hospital. It's a huge red brick campus, deserted for 8-9 years.
Seems like there's a lot of
history.
Ghostly things in history happening here. Definitely pretty spooky.
Yeah, definitely the way it's been left, just completely abandoned. Almost looks like everybody just up and left just one day, with books and belongings just still hanging around.
You walk through the halls and it's just like teeth molds and, you know, old hospital equipment, and, you know, it's everything you ever thought. Whether it's haunted or not, you know, you're sitting in the same chair as some quack did. And it's a little, just a little weird, I don't know.
The sanitarium scared the crap out of me. It was absolutely haunted, and I actually had a little conversation with the ghosts when I walked in the first time, and it was like, whoever you are, whoever's in here right now, please do not follow me home.
I don't know if I believe in all the myth of it all, but I guess it's this one haunted building that everyone's checking out.
Well, I hear there's a couple of ghosts in Building 5.
There's a ghost nurse in Building 5, and like some other black image.
The Black Wraith, which apparently appears as like a black cloud in the corridors and the deserted rooms over there.
This is a really spooky, creepy place. So just being here is like, I don't know, it makes you feel weird.
You know, it really was an abandoned sanitarium. There was just a lot of, just a weird vibe in there. You know, at one point I was walking into the surgery ward. I really got like a sickness in my stomach. I didn't know why, and I definitely feel like it had something to do with the place.
I think that actually helped with the vibe of the movie, you know, having the actors scared.
It kind of puts everybody in the mood for it all. There's a lot of energy in the film, that's for sure.
It's just something exciting about like all the blood and guts, sex and like violence, and it's just something that like some kind of attraction that we have to violence that's kind of sick.
Everybody loves a horror movie, good one.
I always loved Halloween, I always loved monsters, so I've always been into it. So for me, just getting work in this genre is really a dream come true.
It's sort of in my blood, horror films, because I started doing them. It was the first thing I ever did, so I just think that it's, who knew my career was going to go that way? But I kind of can't escape it now, and it's something that I just have grown to love to do, and it's something that I think I know better than anything else in my life is how to do this.
You know, working with like, you know, Bill Moseley and Danielle Harris, who are, you know, genre legends, you know, people I've, you know, grown up just loving horror movies since I was a child, and just, you know, seeing Danielle Harris in the early Halloween films and her other, you know, a lot of the comedies she did. You know, Bill Moseley, you know, everything from Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, you know, right up to Devil's Rejects. It was amazing working with them. They brought so much to the two characters they portray.
Yeah, Frank's good. This is his first movie. He's really cool. He's, you know, taken on a lot of responsibility. It's a pretty ambitious project, which I think is really cool.
You know, it's easy in the horror genre working with first-time directors when they're fans of the genre. He knows what he wants, and he's not letting anybody tell him, you know, change things or switch things around. So he's cool, and you know, we have he's given Alyssa a boom swag a boom. That's sort of become my nickname on the movie, and you'll know what I'm talking about when you see it.
I think when people see the movie Blood Night, they're gonna realize what Frank Sabatella is trying to do, and that's taking classic horror movie, slasher movie elements and mixing it with today's big cinematic feel. You know, everything's shot on the newest HD cameras, so the technology's up to date, and you know, Frank wanted to make sure it was crisp and it's clean and it feels like a studio movie, even though we're doing it on an independent level.
From the blood to the gore to all the different body parts and slashes happening, everything looks phenomenal. Definitely looks up to par with anything that's been created in the current 5 years in terms of any horror film, if not better.
Not only scary, but like just super fun. Just a fun time at the movies.
You've got Bill and you've got me, which I think that people will like seeing, and I've done something in this movie that I've never done before, so that's really cool.
We're gung-ho about this thing going in full blast into theaters and really being a worldwide hit.
For my money, I hope Mary Hatchet's walking around here somewhere.
Who knows, maybe she did have a baby. Maybe she is coming back looking for a baby, and maybe there is a ghost.
I can picture it happening, whether it's true or not. It's pretty gnarly.
I think when stories are so widespread, you know, they have to be based, you know, in some sort of truth.
Sure, I believe in all that stuff. I think anything's possible.
Did you guys hear that?
Hold it!